when it comes to serious metal removal rate in large machine tools, Soraluce is one of the key players globally. Soraluce machines are all about capacity, flexibility, rigidity and longevity.
Hello, it's Kasra Mehraky from Ward CNC. I'm excited to be here at EMO2023 with our principal partners, Soraluce. And I'm accompanied with David Gonzalez, Sales Director of Soraluce. Good morning, David.
Morning. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Thanks. Yourself?
Perfect.
It's very exciting to be here on your stand at EMO2023. For those who are watching this video and might not be familiar with Soraluce, could you give us a bit of a background about the company, please?
Sure. Okay, Soraluce was founded more than 60 years ago. We started with other products, but what we're doing currently is providing solutions in milling, turning, grinding. So we provide milling machines, boring machines, milling, boring, milling, turning machines. We currently have more than 3,000 machines globally, and our DNA somehow is the added value we provide to our customers based on smart technologies. So with a wide portfolio of base products, we can build up those solutions, adding our capacities with these smart technologies, those multitasking capacities that I mentioned, automation capacities, and even we are able to provide full turnkey projects based on all the knowledge we have on machine engineering itself.
Fantastic. And you've got some exciting new products here on display at EMO, is that correct?
Yes, we do. We have like kind of 4 blocks, or 4 main things we're trying to showcase here in EMO this time. First, we have a brand new line of machines, of product itself, which we call the performance line. It is a machine that it was on our portfolio before, ATA, that we have upgraded in futures, and we have expanded with 2 more machine models based all on the same modular construction architecture. Then we have a totally brand new line as well of heads, where we are basically increasing the capacities and also like bringing a new outlook of the head itself. And then we have also some examples of those smart technologies that I already mentioned, particularly on the dampening system, active dampening systems, to eliminate the chatter while machining. And finally, we have the latest update on our digital platform with some new digital services that we are currently offering to our customers.
That sounds fantastic. So shall we go through them one by one?
Definitely.
Okay, David, now we're in front of the FP machine and we can see a live demo here. Could you explain about this machine and the demo that we can see here?
Yeah, as I mentioned, one of the things we are showcasing here are like our advanced technologies within the dampening, the elimination of the vibrations within the machining process. So for that, we have brought this FP model, which is our best-selling full-type machine. We produce around 20 machines of this model per year, roughly. Okay, it's a quite popular machine because it's very flexible in configuration. But the most important thing is what we're showing with reference to that technology. So on the one hand, we have like the DAS, which is the technology we have to increase the capacity of the machine in those positions where this kind of RAM type machines needs to reduce the cutting conditions somehow. This is basically due to the flexibility of the RAM itself, which is the most flexible component within this kind of machines, no matter what kind of technology you have for the guiding system. The flexibility of this element is with its creating these chatter problems in the machine. So to do so, we have developed technology that introduce actively damping within the machining process and suppress this chatter. And at the same time, we don't work over the chatter problem in machining, just looking at the machine, but looking globally to the whole process. And this means that we have different possibilities to suppress that chatter when the source of the chatter is not the machine, but it could be the tools or the component itself, or the component with the fixture. And that's the other part we're showing here. It's an evolution of this DAS in the machine, but applied to the component fixture. When we have this is just an example here, but when we have this kind of flexible components, many times related to fabricated components, where the chatter that appears is not really from the machine, but it's on the component itself. What we have developed is basically the same kind of actuators, but that we can somehow attach to the component, and those are the ones that introduce the damping within the machining process and suppresses. So we have different type of devices that we can attach depending on the material we're talking about, whether it's magnetic or not. For non-magnetic materials, we can use an attachment which is based on a pneumatic system, as we are also showing here.
Looks like quite high-end patents actually for getting rid of chatter, really.
Definitely, that's a major breakthrough in the market. Those are patented technologies worldwide by Soraluce, and they are unique somehow in the world, and you can always get access to these kind of technologies within Soraluce portfolio.
Fantastic. Now, shall we go and look at the next machine?
Definitely.
Okay, David, now we're in front of the SAD machine. Could you explain a bit more about this one?
Sure. Well, as I already mentioned in the very beginning, this is part of our new performance line, which is a totally new line of products we are releasing this year. Just coming back a little bit to what I explained, I started with a model that it was on our portfolio. It's a bed type machine, the TA. I've been manufactured more than 800 machines of that model, so it was a really successful machine for us. But we needed to update and bring, we've been pretty much focused in the last years on the big size of the big machines. So we have developed many things there that they were not reflecting on these smaller machines. So what we've done is we have bought all these things and we have put it into this product. But at the same time, we saw there were possibilities to create different models based on that. So in practice, what we've done is based on the same modular construction, modular architecture, with the same, let's say, traverse and main features. We're talking about 1.5 meters in vertical, 1.2 cross, inline motor of 33 kilowatts, fully refrigerated by water, so it's cooled down both the head and the inline motor. We have increased the feeds up to 35 meters per minute. All these are the common feature of all these three different machines. So we keep this TA with this upgraded situation. We create a second model, which is a floor type machine. That's the one we've seen already of the FP, very flexible, we can configure it. And what we have, the SA in versions D is because we integrate a rotary table, and when we integrate multitasking like milling turning table. This is like a combination of the advantages of both worlds. So we have a floor type machine with a full splash warding system, it's fully covered and with a fixed table in front of you. So, the ergonomy we have with the TA, with the bed type machines, combined with the flexibility of a floor type machine where we can have pendulum working system with two different areas, a much smaller footprint on the shop compared to the bed type machines, where when you stand the x-axis, then the footprint on the shops it's pretty large. So this is a much more compact solution for an extended x-axis. So all this is reflected in this new SAD model. Here what we have is a model where we have this is the biggest one with 6 meters and with a rotary table integrated, but we can have milling, turning, even two tables, two ATCs, different kind of heads, all of them mechanical, you know, with a high torque and high power. And something also which is new to us, and it's one of the new things we're bringing, this with a new TNC7 from Heidenhain as well.
And could this machine be equipped with a pendulum setup as well?
Yep, I already mentioned that. That's one of the good thing about the SA models, is the fact that we have this combination of ergonomy. So we have like the fixed table, but in comparison with the TA, with the bed type machines, here we can have these two working areas, or even three, depending on the customer. Mainly two. Okay, that's one of the advantages. We can be working with the machine in one area while we are like setting up a new component on the other. So the spindle will never stop.
Fantastic. So next up is digital platform. Let's have a look.
Yep.
Okay, David, digital platform. What is on display here?
Let me please give you a little bit of a context first, okay? Because we've all been talking about, let's say, Industry 4.0, Internet of the Things into the industrial sector for quite many years, and this is nothing new so far. We were like pretty much involved from the very beginning. You know, the way we approached to that was purchasing and a startup, which was, you know, developing this kind of Industry 4.0 technologies and software in order to be like really on the first position on these technologies. So we were being quite much focused on offering this possibility to capture the data and offer that to our customers. But our customers are really focused on the day-to-day things. They are in a production shop, and yes, they have this huge amount of data, but it's very difficult for them to really make good use of the data itself. So that's something that we have realized, that the platform itself where we collect the data is really something that our customers were not really able to use. So we're on a next stage of that, and we realize that what we have to do is to develop real apps that can add value to our customers based on all this data that we are collecting so far, making the life of our customers a little bit easier. Just understanding the real need and do something maybe a little bit small, but that, you know, like it's helping them. And that's basically what we're showcasing here with these new digital platforms. In fact, we're expanding every day the apps. In Soraluce, we have something we call the software factory, with more than 50 electronic and software engineers developing, you know, all the softwares that are coming more and more within the machines, and of course, you know, everything related to this. Some examples. I'm not going to go like through all the different aspects here, but some examples of these small things that makes the lives of our customers a little bit easier are, for instance, this option here, auto check. This is one step closer to predictive maintenance. Okay, we still think that predictive maintenance will come, but we still need to work harder to really be able to predict fully the behavior of all the components in the machine. But what we can do now, it's and this is basically what we do with this small app, is that when we deliver the machine, we calibrate it, and we, let's say, have like a pattern to our customer, like day one pattern. So they know this is the behavior of the machine in this day one. And then with this small app, they can integrate into their maintenance program, like running this app every week, every month, every 3 months, depends on the needs. And they can check the evolution of the critical elements in the machine. So we're not predicting the you know, what's going to happen there, but we can monitor the evolution. So with a very simple display like this, they will be able to, let's say, check their behavior. So while we are on the green area, they know this is good. If they see there is an evolution that it's going into some other areas, both the customer and us will know it, and then we can plan some intervention, some action plan. So that's an example of the kind of services we are now developing.
Great. So this is basically a real-world example of using digital data collection and utilizing them, in the best way.
That's the idea.
Fantastic. So next up is the new range of heads. Shall we take a look?
Let's go.
David, now we're looking at the new generation of heads. So what kind of heads are you showcasing at EMO?
Well, we have brought, an example of the new design we're working, but the more important thing, apart from the design, we're a company that we do care about, how our machines look like, definitely, but the most important thing for our customers is the performance of those heads. And in fact, the head itself is the most crucial component on the machine. Without a head, no matter how big the machine is, no matter how many features you have, basically you have nothing. So that's very important to have a very visible head, and at the same time with the right performance and right features. What we are working now, and this is what we are bringing to the market, is on the one side for the machines which are large, where the more important thing is the power and the torque. We are increasing the power and torque of our machines, reaching up to more than 60 kilowatts in available power for our oil lubricated heads. And for those machines where the power, it's important, but it is more important the productivity, and this is connected with the speed of the spindle. We are increasing that speed up to 8,000 RPM, which is a possibility we have within this new performance line that we are also releasing into the market. In fact, that's the first step, and the machine is ready for 10,000 RPMs, and this will come on the second stage very soon. At the same time, we are developing new generation of 5-axis head, purely mechanical ones. So we're talking about like power and torque combined with full axis, so with a full axis head. And there will be also some new heads coming up, like full type 5-axis heads. This is all, let's say, we have them, we are preparing all these, and within the next months, the market will see the appearance of all these new heads.
So looks like there's a lot to see here on display at the EMO2023 show. But for those who can't actually make it to the show, where can they find more information about your products, the new heads, the new performance line?
Well, definitely the best way to do it is to come down to the Basque Country and visit us in our factory. That will be absolutely, like thrilling for all us. But our webpage, it's always available for them. So in Soraluce.com, they can find all the information they can, they will need. And not only there, but also in those web pages of our partners, like for instance, the one from TW Ward, that I know you've been working pretty hard on it, and it's a quite nice platform as well to get information from.
Yeah, that's exactly correct, yeah. And we've had great success together so far, especially in the UK and Ireland market, haven't we?
Yeah, we're really proud of the relationship we've been building along the years with TW Work. In fact, it's the example of our philosophy within our partners, because we've been working for basically all our history together with TW Work. So if the company is more than 60 years old, we've been 60 years already with TW Work. That's a really long story. Always together, building up the market. And that's what we try to do, like try to establish with our partners and our customers long-term relationships.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time today, David.
It's been a great pleasure. I hope to have customers from the UK visiting us in Spain soon. There will be the doors of our factory will be open for them.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Thank you.
There you have it. So if you can't make it to the show, please visit soraluce.com for more information. And for those of you who are based in the UK and Ireland, you can visit wardcnc.com or simply contact the number on your screen. Thanks.